Today, I'm bringing you a full gameplay walkthrough on how to get the artifact of the Hunter in ARK Mobile Revamp. This artifact is located in the lower south cave, one of the easier caves on the island map, but still full of challenges. So, let's gear up, head inside, and grab that artifact together. Okay, so we're inside the lower south cave. This cave is located around latitude 80.3 and longitude 53.5 on the map. As you can see, the entrance opens into a dark and narrow path. Always keep your torch out so you can see where you're going. Keep an eye out for enemies here. This cave has a lot of bats, spiders, Araneos, and scorpions. The best strategy is to take them out one at a time. Rushing ahead could get you surrounded, and trust me, that's the last thing you want. Look at these guys. Spiders love to block pathways, but a few arrows or a couple of shots will do the trick. Stay calm, aim carefully, and clear the area before moving forward. Now we're heading deeper, and the cave starts getting a bit tricky here. See this tight passage? Watch your step. You don't want to fall or get ambushed. If you're playing on ARK Mobile Revamp, the updated graphics make these areas look even more intense, but it's also easier to spot enemies in the dark. Here come the bats. Remember, bats are dangerous because they can give you mega rabies, which drains your health and stamina. If they swarm you, don't panic. Back up, pick them off one by one, and use a medical brew if your health starts dropping. Here's a narrow ledge. Move carefully. If you're on mobile controls, go into crouch mode to avoid falling. If you fall down here, it'll take a lot of time to get back on track. One of the biggest challenges in this cave is handling enemy swarms. The spiders can web you, the scorpions can knock you out with their torpor-inducing attacks, and the bats might give you mega rabies. There we go. Taking out enemies one by one makes all the difference. Also, watch your health and stamina constantly because it can drop faster than you realize. See how I'm hugging the wall here and moving slowly? It's much safer. If you're low on stamina, take a moment to eat or drink before moving forward. Losing stamina in a tight spot can be deadly. Look at those piranhas, always a pain. If you clear them first, you'll save yourself a lot of stress. Once you're out of the water, make sure to dry off and recover stamina before continuing. So far, we've cleared ambushes, handled swarms of enemies, crossed narrow ledges, and dealt with the water hazard. The key to surviving this part of the cave is patience and good resource management. If you take your time, fight carefully, and watch where you step, you'll get through just fine. Alright, time to move on to everyone's least favorite part of the cave, narrow ledges. And by narrow, I mean these ledges are so small they were probably designed by the same guy who builds IKEA furniture instructions. Now, pro tip, crouch walking here is your best friend. I know, it's not glamorous. I look like I'm trying to sneak into my own house after breaking curfew. But trust me, it's better than falling into the abyss below. And what's at the bottom, you ask? Oh, just freezing water, hungry piranhas, and your lost hopes and dreams. This part is where mobile controls become, let's say, interesting. If you've ever tried to play ARK Mobile and accidentally jumped when you meant to crouch, you'll know it's enough to make you question life choices. But today, we're professionals, or at least pretending to be. slow and steady. Look, I'm basically a cave ninja right now. Oh no, water. If ARK has taught me anything, it's that every body of water is full of things that want to eat you. Rivers, piranhas, oceans, sharks, small puddle, probably piranhas too. Let's be real. Look at them, swimming around like they own the place. I didn't sign up for this. This is ARK, not fishing simulator. But fine, let's clear them out. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Piranhas eliminated. Honestly, I feel like I just did pest control for a swamp restaurant. Phew, we made it across. Note to self, next time, bring a lifeguard or at least a raft. Now, let me just shake off all this imaginary swamp water I'm covered in. Is anyone else cold? Or is it just me? Alright, survivors, we're almost there. I can feel it. The faint glow of the artifact of the hunter is starting to shine through the darkness like a distant light at the end of this never-ending tunnel. But here's the thing about ARK caves. Just when you think it's over, it's not. This place always has one more trick up its sleeve. One final surprise that'll make you scream, throw your phone, or both. Look at this pathway, narrow, winding, and just sketchy enough to make you question your life choices. You know, sometimes I wonder who designed these caves. Was it someone who loved danger, or someone who just really hated players? Either way, I'm crawling forward at the pace of a snail because I refuse to let this cave make me its next meal. There we go, one by one. Honestly, at this point, I think I've fought every spider on the island. I'm starting to feel like Spider-Man, except instead of shooting webs, I'm shooting bullets. And let me tell you, I'd take web-slinging over this nightmare any day. Alright, enemies cleared, but let's talk strategy. If you're coming here, you must bring a decent weapon, ideally a shotgun or crossbow, and plenty of ammo. These spiders and bats don't play around. And medical brews? Oh, those are your lifeline. I've been popping them like candy just to stay alive. But hey, it's worth it, right? Right? Yeah, let's pretend it is. Now, this is it. The artifact room. You can tell because the whole place is glowing with that eerie blue light. It's like walking into a final boss arena. Except the boss is just your own clumsiness and bad decisions. Look how open this room is. It's suspiciously quiet. Like, too quiet. If you've played ARK long enough, you know quiet usually means something bad is about to happen. That's what I call pest control, ARK style. Honestly, I feel like I should get paid for all the spiders I've exterminated today. Do you hear that, ARK devs? Give me some Spider Slayer XP or something. Now let's take